Before we continue on to episode 15, Bronze Age Caveman Wrath of Inanna, a little expositional recap. Mede, the richest man in all South Babylonia, was shocked when his son, Reed, was chosen for human sacrifice by the dogmatic Uruk priest. Mede conspired with craftsmen, Velam the bronzesmith, Baal the boat builder, Wall the cowardly woodworker, and Chal the alchemist, a temple maiden, Kuzao, and a whore, Hortu, Kuzao's cousin. I'm not a whore. I mean, pleasure therapist. That's better. Hortu, the pleasure therapist, to save his son from the sacrificial fire. Reed, the temple maiden, and the pleasure therapist escaped to Larsa, but were left without direction, instruction, or sufficient funds to survive as fugitives indefinitely. Mede dispatched Velam, Bronze Age caveman super genius, a man of intellect surpassing all humans, to have come before him to aid Reed in his continued survival. An exhausted Velam was forced to rest halfway between Uruk and Larsa, where he met up with Chal, the alchemist, a man whose intellect rivals Velam, who was returning from Larsa after delivering Reed and the two female accomplices. While resting, eating bread and drinking heavily diluted beer, Chal shared special medicine with Velam, a medicine with mysterious stimulating effect. Chal warned Velam to wait until he was fully rested before consuming the medicine, advice to which Velam complied. Just be careful, too much and you'll find yourself conversing with the gods. I'm pretty sure I can handle it. The two slept in the shade, escaping the torturous mid-afternoon sun, until the sky turned red and the two were shaken awake by another of several earthquakes that plagued South Babylonia ever since Reed was rescued from sacrifice. Velam knew he could rest no longer, and it was time for him to continue his journey to Larsa. What is this medicine Chal gave me? I feel rested. What can it hurt? It's medicine, right? Tastes crunchy. Like crunchy shit. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. If I wasn't delusional, I wouldn't have gotten this far. Velam continues his journey to Larsa and arrives at sunset. He stops his chariot in front of the Larsa Hotel. A man is repairing the outside. The man notices Velam. Larkeep. Hello there, I'm Larkeep, the proprietor of this establishment. Can I help you? I'll need a room. Did you get hit by the earthquake? The inn sustained some surface damage. Some buildings in town didn't make it. I heard a rumor the sacrifice in Uruk did not go as planned. Pissed off the gods. Clergy has one job. One job. And they screwed that up. That was like last night. How did you? Pilgrims were returning all day. No out-of-towners wanted to stick around after the earthquake. That crazy Uruk priest might have started looking for more sacrifices to placate the gods. I've never put much stock in this god thing, but this earthquake may just bring me around. I can assure you it went as planned. I witnessed it, front and center. The earthquake is a simple coincidence. Why didn't you go? Exempt. I run an essential service, and I have no backup. I've never heard of that. Hell, I run an essential service, and I'm not exempt. You're not from Larsa. Ever hear of city-states' rights? Oh, brother. One of these days there will be no such thing as states' rights. Good luck with that. Did you see two men and two women traveling together? One of the men left and took the cart with him. We get people in carts all the time. They'll look alike to me after a while. Any Uruk temple guards? No, they're not allowed in our town. We have our own. Uruk doesn't control us. You pay taxes, right? Well, sure, but... Reed, wearing his new black robe without his shawl, exits the front of the door of the hotel, carrying a bucket. Hey, Velam, over here. Hey, Larkeep, could you excuse us? My friend and I have some personal matters to discuss. Oh, sure. Nobody wants the innkeeper hanging around. Quick joke before I go. You know what they call two bald guys who put their heads together? A complete ass. And a wrinkly one, too. Just what the world needs. Another comedian. That's not very polite. Just trying to keep things light. My cousin Kamal says a little levity helps with the tips. And repeat business. I know Kamal. I would not put much stock in his advice. He almost got stabbed the other night for making too many wisecracks. Fuck 'em if they can't take a joke. Larkeep goes into the hotel. I see you're alive so far. Mead, Ball, Wall? Mead and Ball are fine. I ran into Chal on my way here. Wall is missing. Where are Hortu and Kuzal? Hortu is sleeping in the hotel. Kuzal disappeared as soon as we got here. She has a lover in Larsa, a childhood sweetheart. Parents hated him. Star-crossed lovers kind of shit. Another goddamn complication. Uruk Priest is supposed to believe she is a pile of ashes. If she gets caught and talks, that will be the end of us. Yep. Uruk Priest is pissed and he is convinced the sacrifice was a scam. He will continue to search for you. I'm afraid there's no going back to Uruk unless there's an apocalypse or something. Bishop suspects too, but he is not pressing the issue with Meade for now. You know, old army buddies. I could swear he was giving Meade the old wink wink. After my head cleared, I began to realize you left me hanging. I get to Larson and think, okay, what now? I think people recognize me. We are still close to Uruk. Travelers may know your face. The further away you get from key travel hubs, the less likely you are to be recognized. What do you want to do? Go somewhere, hide, wait until Uruk Priest forgets or dies. I have family in Elam. My father is staying there. You know him, right? Yes, he taught me many things. My family owns a cave complex in the Zagros Mountains. I'm a caveman, after all. You can hole up there until things cool off, grow a beard, stay away from your trademark red peplum, stick to black. Babylonia does not have an extradition treaty with Elam. Yeah, I know. They hate each other. What now? Take the road to Lagash, then head northeast to Madaktu. Get to the city administrative office. Ask for Stilam Van Elam. They'll point you in the right direction. Do not use your name if you send any letters. It is 2 weeks by cart. You must be prepared. You will need a pack animal, wagon, and travel provisions. Are you set for funds? I have enough for a cart and a horse and a few days' supplies. The shops are closed now. I have to get them in the morning. Good. You can pick up whatever else you need on the way. I have 4 boxes of gold, silver, copper, and clothes for you, Hortu, and Kuzal. Don't forget to share with the girls. They earned it. Meade promised them substantial rewards. I'm exhausted. Chal gave me some medicine to stay awake, but it didn't do anything. I have got to get to sleep. Vilam cannot sleep. He makes his way to the Kim Rin Sing temple. Vilam. Vilam. Is that you, Inanna? You look just like your picture. Vilam. Reed must burn. Reed must burn. He must burn. He must burn. Reed is awakened by flames licking at his feet, then screams in agony. He howls and jerks his head back and forth, and his skin crumples, then is released by the kindness of death, and is only held upright by his bindings. His skin continues to char. Don't let them burn me! Then cold, paralyzing blackness. Can't move, can't breathe, can't think, can't remember. An eternity of no memories, nothing. 100% entropy. The end of time. The end of the universe. Forever. Vilam finds himself surrounded and is alone again. A charred skull and medicine pouch lay at his feet. It is early morning and Velam joins Reed and Hortu. Hortu and I have had a busy morning while you slept. We purchased a horse, a cart, 100 pounds of grain, 30 gallons of water, dates, biscuits, compote, enough to get us going for a while. Good. Let's get these boxes moved over. Velam and Reed transfer Mead's packages to Reed's newly acquired cart. Hortu, we need to get you and Kuzao out of Babylonia. Inanna, the loyal temple maiden, survived Kuzao's strangulation and your poison, and told the Rook priest and bishop all about what happened that night. Mead told them Inanna was lying, trying to shift the blame, lover's triangle thing. But if they find Kuzao alive and she blabs, we are all going to burn. I knew there was something unnatural about the bitch. She's a ball-damned hate zombie. If I ever see her again, there's going to be a showdown in Bitch Town, and I'm going to cut her freaking head off. Let's see if she bounces back from that. Where is she? Kuzao? She is with her lover in one of those houses over there. But good luck prying her away from that jerk face. She's so in love. She has no choice. If she doesn't come, we'll have to kill her and her lover. Show us where she is. Velam, Reed, and Hortu walk to the residential district. The sky darkens. Sky turns an eerie red. The ground shakes violently. Another of Inanna's earthquakes punishing man for their non-compliance. The trio come across Kuzao, who is screaming. I got out, but he's still in there. And he is hurt really bad. Hortu climbs into the rubble. I think I see him. Hortu picks up a head she found in the rubble. Is this him? Kuzao turns to look and gasps. Oh my God. He's not going to make it. What am I supposed to do with this? Hortu studies the head, then punts it down the street. Reed, Velam, and Kuzao walk back to the chariot and cart. Hortu runs to catch up. That was easier than I thought it would be. We better mount up. No time to waste. It'll be blisteringly hot pretty soon. Velam mounts his chariot. Reed, Hortu, and Kuzao get into the cart. Reed, Hortu, and Kuzao head east to Elam. And Velam heads west to Uruk. In Bronze Age Caveman, Wrath of Inanna, Episode 15. I just want to thank Turbosquid, Blender Guru, Poliigon Studios for all their help. Click like, comment, and subscribe if anybody's ever looking at this thing.